up, guys? This is Ben from CRKT, and we are here at SHOT Show 2015 in our awesome little media corner that we light up and make look awesome. But we're going to show you our newest knives for 2015. We got a lot of new cool stuff. Let's start off with this design. A lot of guys are stopping by the booth and they see this one and they're like, what is that? It's called the Deviation. It's a Terry Renner design. It's got IKBS, so it opens nice and fast, nice and hard. Bam, just like that. You got a mirror polish grind on the Tonto tip there, stainless steel handle, ultra deep carry pocket clip. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that actually extends about 1/8 of an inch past the butt of the knife, so this knife's going to sit super deep in your pocket. Called the Deviation. We'll start off with that one. Pretty cool design, and it actually feels really good in hand. It's got a lot of angles, but once you get it there, it feels good. Solid design. Called the Deviation. We're just going to run through a bunch of these, just fly through them. So there's the first one. All right, Leon Ma. I love the man. He is awesome, and this design is called the GSD, Get Stuff Done. And basically, pretty no-frills sort of folder. Stainless steel handle that's stonewashed. You got some jimping there. Drop point blade. AUS 8 on the blade steel. It is a frame lock. You got a pocket clip that's tip-up carry only for right or left-handed carry. Just a solid blade. It's got IKBS in it, so it opens hard, opens fast. Also comes with VEF serrations if you want the serrated model. So pretty sweet. If you have any questions on these two, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll try to get on the video and answer them as much as I possibly can. Frame lock on that one. Called the GSD by Leon Ma. All right. Love a little bit of canned onion, right? This one is called the Hoot Nanny. It's got IKBS in it. It was originally designed as a trout and bird knife. You got a 8CR13 MOV steel on it. So as a trout and bird knife, Ken stuck this jimping there on the spine of the blade so you can choke up if you're in an animal, cleaning it, dicing it, that sort of thing. It is a frame lock. You've got a gunmetal gray handle there with glass reinforced nylon handle scales that kind of have a carbon fiber look to them. It's a tip-up carry knife. Just a solid little blade. It's cool to see Ken and his style throughout the entire knife. You can see that completely in this blade. Called the Hoot Nanny, which is like a party in the South. So there you have it. My voice is a little crazy. I've been sick for like 3 days, and being sick at SHOT Show kind of sucks, but we're just rolling with it, guys. This one's called the Tirade by Brian Ty. You know how he likes to use his own name in the knife? This is no exception. Called the Tirade. It's a button lock, so it's fun to flick, fun to open, fun to close. You got a 6061 T6 aluminum handle. It's machined. You got dual grind there. This grind here to be used for detail cutting, and then just your regular blade. On the back side, you got a one-position tip-up carry pocket clip. Ornate pivot there. Again, designed by Brian Ty. It's also got the thumb stud, so if you're a flicker there, you can open it in that fashion too. Cool design. Brian Ty is one of my favorite dudes. I don't know if you know this about Brian Ty, but he actually has shirts with his knife patterns emblazoned into the shirt. It's custom fabric. He's a boss. Let's talk about Lucas Burnley. I follow a Lucas Burnley group online, and if you don't follow it, you should go follow it. It's a Facebook group. It's a closed group, but a lot of guys on there have man crushes on Lucas Burnley for good reason, because he's a stud. This one's called the Squid. Designed by Lucas Burnley. You got two different styles. You got your stonewash as well as your black stonewash. This is a pretty no-frills pocket knife. You got a frame lock on it, deep carry pocket clip, one position tip up, 8CR13 MOV steel. The price point on this one is $29.99. So it's going to be a great folder. If you're trying to get somebody into like awesome knife design, this is a good one to give as a gift. If you love Lucas Burnley, it's going to be a great one for yourself. Just a solid design by Lucas. So I enjoy it. Called the Squid with frame lock. So, moving on. We had 23 new products this year, so quite a bit of new stuff, kind of something for everybody. This one is called, watch me cut the table, called the BT70. It's a Bob Tersola design. Bob's been kicking around the industry for a lot of years. I guess I shouldn't say kicking around. He's been lighting up the industry for a lot of years. It's called the BT70. Bob Tersola, 70 year, and it's his 70th birthday. And a lot of guys credit Bob Tersola with the thumb disc, as well as a lot of guys call him kind of the grandfather, the father of the tactical knife. So you got a Tonto tip on this one, You got a liner lock, as well as that pocket clip. Just a robust knife. Feels good in hand with that G10 handle scale there. Just a solid knife from Bob Tersola. So if you're a Bob Tersola fan, this is going to be a good one to add to your collection. All right, we're flying, guys. Let's talk about Flavio Coma. He's another one of my very favorite makers. I've carried a couple of his for a lot of years now and really enjoy them. This one's called the No Time Off. It's a shop knife. It's got BD1 steel, so that's an American-made steel. It's got glass reinforced nylon handles as well as a locking liner. Now this knife has what's called our ILS system. And I don't know if the camera can pick this up very well, but basically we put an elbow on here that's spring-loaded. So to close the knife, you just pull that elbow down and push over to open it, or to close it. Opens with the flipper, closes with the ILS system. Now that's just one more opportunity to make sure your fingers are safe. Basically, it's going to make sure that that lock does not disengage until you tell it to by pulling down and pushing over. This can be an issue if you work in a shop, you get a lot of lint, grease, that sort of thing in your knife. That's going to be a cool blade. Deep carry pocket clip, tip down carry from Flavio Coma. Bam! A lot of fun knives. SHOT Show's all about knives, folks. All right, let's go back to Lucas Burnley for just a second here. We got two blades from him this year. We got the Achi and the Akari. Now this is the exact same knife, but we grind it on different sides. So if you look at the blank, they line up exactly. Now on the Achi, we grind this side. That's where the blade edge is. On the Akari, we grind the opposite side. So you get an upswept blade. Give you a lot of leverage when you're using it in this fashion. And just cool knives. If you're familiar with the Obaki from last year, same exact handle wrap. It's a hard epoxy impregnated handle with those neon green faux ray skin liners underneath. You got a Ti-nitride finish that's acid etched to give it that unique style and flavor. Comes with a solid sheath, glass reinforced nylon sheath with a skull bead, and Lucas Burnley has a special way to attach that to the belt. It's designed for in waistband carry. So solid knives from Lucas Burnley. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section of the video. All right, let's talk bushcrafting. I know a lot of guys like the survival bushcraft scene, and this knife is designed specifically for that. It's called the Saker, designed by Abe Elias. This one we actually were just chopping and cutting with, so you got a little bit of use in there. But it is a 1075 high carbon steel, made in El Salvador. You got a walnut handle on there. Just a solid blade. You got a right angle there, and it is a full Scandi grind, so it's ground to 0 degrees in the blade. It's going to be great for bushcrafting tasks, for getting stuff done in the woods. Feels really good in the hand. He just did a demonstration with this one where he was just cutting these fine feather sticks with that Scandi grind, and it just works like a beast. Now you're going to want to keep this one oiled. It is a high carbon steel, and it will rust if you put it away wet into the sheath. It's a full grain leather sheath, fits in there nicely, good retention, big belt loop. And then this knife also comes with what we're calling a bushcrafting tool. This is designed by Abe Elias. Basically it's a catch-all tool. Basically you can send strike off of it with a ferro rod. You can work on a feather stick. You can work on arrows, that sort of thing. So this is also a high carbon steel included with the knife. All right, guys. Last but not least, let's go back to Leon Ma. This one is called the Machete. 12-inch blade on it. Nice. It's right over a pound, just over a pound. It's going to be packable. Walnut handle on this one too. That same 1075 high carbon steel. Just a beautiful blade, and it's got this hammer finish on it too. Just a solid piece from Leon Ma. You've got the upsweep in the blade to give you a lot of leverage when you're using it. Now I have medium-sized hands, and this gives me a lot of room to move, but if you have big meat hook hands, it's also going to fit nicely in your hand. So pretty sweet fit and finish on this one is rock solid, folks. It comes with a nylon sheath, and that's going to have a lot of different carry options. You can carry it there tight, or you can loosen it up and carry it this way on your belt. So a couple different options with that sheath, as well as that button safety. Make sure it stays in place. So that's about it, guys. I know that was a marathon. If you watched the whole video, thanks for watching. Make sure to like it and like Blade HQ. I worked there. I loved it. It was good times. And definitely buy these knives at Blade HQ. This is their video. So thanks for watching, guys. And thanks for caring about CRKT.